The stock market is going crazy this week. On Thursday, the Dow reached a new record high during the session, trading about 43,000. The S&P also broke out to uncharted territory. Let's bring in pro trader Michelle Schneider, the chief market strategist at the Market Gauge Group. Mish, so much to watch in this market. Some positive news about the economy and a strong start to earnings. What are your three keys to trading today?
Well, I think the first thing you just sort of mentioned around it, which is with all of the good stats that came out, we have to watch rates because there's a slippery slope with the interest rates. And that means that right now, a lot of the other sectors, which would be the second thing, so the second thing sort of ties with the first thing. If you're watching the small caps, the transportation and the retail sectors, or really the U.S.-centric inside of the U.S. economy places to look, they're interest rate sensitive. But tech is an extremely volatile place right now. So if you're just entering the scene for the first time, I think you have to be somewhat careful and expect that kind of volatility, because any bad step will then bring the rates back down potentially, which would then boost those inside sectors and maybe have more of a sell-off in chips. And that's how delicate the market is right here. And we're in October and we're pre-election. So, this is a good time actually to be kind of chill until we see how this whole thing resolves on a more permanent basis.
What's your trade of the day?
Well, I have been looking, Chewy, I know I've talked about this already, but we actually finally took a position. So it's one thing when I talk about something I'm watching, and then another thing when I can say that we put our clients in, we have skin in the game. But it's just sitting there, really, but it looks pretty good and potentially explosive. So we got into Chewy around 29.20. We're looking for a move up, possibly closer to like 40, potentially, maybe even higher than that. And I think your risk is limited. Basically, $25 would be like max risk that I would take in something like that.
Thanks for throwing us a bone, Mish.
Good one.
Go to businessfirstam.com.